All right then, all right then. Oh boy, yeah, man. I'm just gonna mark time here for a minute, see if anybody joins us. Maybe my customer will join us. Oh Lordy mercy. Yeah, it's been a good day, been a good day. Busy, busy, busy day. Work, 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 work. Very few breaks. Very few breaks. A quick lunch. Trying to get this car finished. Trying to get it finished. Yeah. Oh boy. Let me have at least one watcher. Facebook people. Where are my Facebook people? I guess everybody's eating supper, which is what I should be doing, but I put it off for a little while. Yeah, buddy. Okay, well, I'll go ahead then, y'all. Hey, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Oh, somebody's watching. Who is that? I can't tell who that is. It's like Bo. Mr. Bo Giles. Hey, you remember these cars, Bo? This is a 1996 240 SX 5-speed. Pretty neat little car, Bo. Pretty neat little car. I don't know, Bo, if you looked at any of the earlier videos. This thing, when he brought it to me, was hammered. Oh, and this is a cheap aftermarket paint job. One of the most pitiful paint jobs I've ever seen. I think my grandson could paint it better than that thing was. Man, Todd Scott. Hey, Todd, how you doing, brother? Oh, man, but it's been a little over a week now I've been working on this car. You guys know the drill. Had to strip wash it, decon it, clay bar it, all that stuff. Wet sanded it with several different grits. Compounded it, polished it, all that stuff. Followed up, put a ceramic coating on it, and I just finished putting the titanium or TiO2 spray on it, as they call it, a sealer. Hard stuff, but the ceramic coating is pretty well cured now. It's fairly safe. Oh man, and here we are. Woo woo woo. Mike's Magic auto detailing and paint enhancement, and sometimes motorcycles. Yeah, Bo, I'm still working on that thing, buddy. I got it still tore apart. Had so many customers, I ain't had time to mess with it. But did all that, ceramic coated that, put a glass sealant on the glass, outside and inside. Ceramic coated those wheels, Bo, because they're painted. Ceramic coated the headlights, which are real glass, by the way. How many cars do you see with dirt? Oh no. I got to cut that off. Darn air compressor. I had to take the spoiler off, Bo, because he said take it off because he's putting some kind of aftermarket spoiler on there anyway. So, all the glass was sealed. Everything's been ceramic coated and titanium sealed. Everything turned out pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. But this will be the final update, you guys, because I am 100% done with this car, except typing up the worksheet and calling the customer. And I don't have one of my magnets handy, but we'll do the slide test with this bottle of sealant here. Oh, there we go. Whoa, yeah, see, it won't stay on there. Pretty slick stuff. It's slick. This finished, Bo and Todd, and as opposed to wax and sealant, which will last for a matter of months, this will last for years if he maintains it properly, which I will type up the instructions for him to do that if he chooses to do it himself, or he can bring it back to me under my maintenance program and I'll keep it up for him. Did the inside today. Interior turned out nicely. It wasn't too bad. It was just dirty. I steam cleaned everything. Steamed the carpets, the seats. Hey, Jason, how's everything in the big state of Texas there, buddy? Steam cleaned the seats, the carpets, all that. Actually even did some steam cleaning on the hard surfaces. I think everything turned out very nicely. Those weren't really nasty. There was some grease in the carpet. I got some of that out, or a lot of it I should say. But it looks nice. Looks very nice. And then after I was done cleaning, vacuuming, cleaning and all that, then 303 Aerospace Protectant was put on everything, all the hard surfaces in here, and 303 Fabric Protectant was put on all the fabric surfaces like the seats, the carpet, that sort of thing, so that this thing will be easier to maintain for him hopefully in the future. The back seats all came out nice. Carpet. He had a pretty nasty trunk. That was all cleaned up. Came out, had a big oil stain or a grease stain or something right in there. I'm not sure what that was, but I'd say 90% or better of that came out. Did all the door jams, the trunk jam, all that stuff, the inside of the trunk deck. This is a battery box. The battery's in the trunk. I don't know if it came that way or if that's an aftermarket. And as you can see, as my normal thing, I've got a battery charger hooked to it, because when I'm doing the interior, the doors, everything stay open for very long periods of time, and it can draw the battery down. So I just keep a battery maintainer on there. Oh, I see a high spot I missed right there. I have to go back and get my microfiber cloth and get that. Polished up the exhaust tips as best I could. They're pretty pitted. Nothing you can do about the pitting, but I cleaned them up pretty fair. I even polished his license plate, both front and back, put those back on, because I had taken them off so I could clean and polish under those as well. Coated the tail lights all the way across. The wheels and tires turned out very nice, I think. Jason, they've been ceramic coated and topped with that TiO2. All the glass, everything. So that should make it very simple for him to keep up in the future, and will hopefully prolong the longevity of this thing. And Jason, you might be interested, this vent cowl, if you remember, it was kind of discolored and turning white. You know how they look when they get hammered. It was done with the solution finish that I turned you on to, and I think you've used. And also I did that spoiler, I forget what they call that. That spoiler was restored as well. Turned out nice, turned out nice. So I'm going to go in, cook me some supper. I've worked later than is my normal rule, but I wanted to get done with this car. He said to take the old spoiler and put it in the trunk, but it won't fit. So I don't know what he's going to do about that. It's laying over there. That's the old spoiler. Along with the wiring harness that come with it and all that kind of mess. But it's all done. It's all done, guys. Sealant. I got some kind of mess here. I'll have to see if I can clean that off. That's on the inside. You know, a few spots like that when I do the final walk around in the morning before he gets here. Hey, Miss Lisa! But Jason, I steamed the interior, cleaned it all up, spiffed it all up really good. It wasn't a real deep cleaning, but I did a pretty good job on it, I think. It's not my highest level of detailing as far as interiors go, but I got most of the dirt that was there gone. I don't know what you call it, Jason. And it was all finished up, cleaned up everything, put protectant on everything, all the hard surfaces, all the fabric, Lisa, everything's been protected. So basically all he's got to do is take a damp microfiber towel, if it gets dusty or just slightly dirty, a light film, and just wipe it down. That's all he's going to have to do. Protected that leather steering wheel with leather protectant and everything. So it turned out very nice. This wasn't really dirty, but it had some damage just from time. This is a 96 model. Some discoloration, but I think I was able to fix some of that. But I'm pretty happy with it. I restored all this too, Jason, with that solution finish. All this, these plastic, I don't know what you call them, things around the windows, the door sills. I don't know exactly what you call them, but restored all those all the way around on both sides, around the windows, the windshield, all that stuff. All that stuff's been done. A little over a week worth of work, Jason. Just a little over a week. Okay, yeah, that's fine, Jason. Or, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. No problem, Jason. No problem. But it turned out very nice. Is it perfect? No. Did I expect it to be perfect? No. You know, for a El Cheapo backyard pitiful paint job that looked awful when it got here. I mean, this thing had no shine to it hardly at all on the horizontal surfaces. The vertical surfaces were okay. But, you know, did the best we could without repainting the car. This is one of my highest levels of detailing, and I'm not sure you'd want to, I don't think I would call this detailing. I call this paint enhancement, paint correction. Very, very tedious process. Very tedious to make it come out to this. Yeah, Jason. Hope so too, buddy. I have good luck with it, getting it off of the cars I do. There's some other tricks you can try too if that doesn't work, but we'll talk about that later. All right, guys, I'm going to go in and fix me some supper and type up the worksheet on this thing and call my client, my customer. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in, listening to my stuff. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. See you on the next project that I go live on. Bye.